lower back there. They can do it all.
Speaking of cellulose insulation, Dell Phillips joins us on the program. Hi, Dell.
Hey, Pat, just guess where I just came out of.
I'm going to guess a crawl space.
Bathroom. Oh, no.
Bathroom. No, I just left a basement here for a client. It was a wet, moldy, unstable basement, but at Michaelis, we can make it all of those as far as dry, healthy, and stable. So I'm excited for our client.
Hey, Delba, let me ask you a question. Do you think it's possible, and there's probably no scientific evidence, but do you think that your body is probably resistant to COVID-19? Just based on everything, all the mold and spores that you've been breathing in for the last number of years?
I hope so, but I still wear a mask anyway. And I always walk up to a house with a mask, and we go from there with a conversation as far as, making people.
And really getting down into crawl spaces, you guys have been wearing masks for years.
Yeah, exactly. So, it's nothing new to us as such. So,
now see how he's reacting to you. He's afraid that this is a trick question and you're going to embarrass him.
No. Dell and I have, we have a lot of mutual respect for one another, unlike the two of us.
Do.
So, Dell,
mutual respect. I heard you guys talking about the Good Bones show a while ago.
Talking about the what?
You guys, the Good Bones show, the TV show.
Yeah, Good Bones.
So see, they're educators just like Michaelis is, because we're not salesmen. We don't go out there and try to sell anything. We just try to educate people and make it simple as far as the process of what needs to happen for their wet basement or their moldy crawl space. And if you educate people and don't try to sell them anything and just give them options and prices, then the karma is always good when that happens.
Wow.
Absolutely. So what are you seeing in drought conditions? Does that make your job any easier to diagnose?
Drought conditions, believe it or not, you can still tell if the basement has got water intrusion from the past. But also what the drought does now, as far as when it's moving and the ground is cracking and moving, then it'll also move your foundation. I think we've had 55 days with no rain, but now that you've got the cracks in the clay soil, it's expansive. So now when the water is going to get it, move your foundation again.
So it would be maybe a smart idea once it does start pouring again to do a little inspection to make sure that you don't have some new water intrusion into your basement and crawl space.
Even though we've had a drought, you can still tell if it's there. And home inspectors, home inspectors are my friends just like realtors, and they can see the cracks in the foundation, whether it be like the concrete block wall, cracks in your brick. So that shows up on your home inspection report because, at Michaelis, we get a lot of referrals from #realtors are my friends and home inspectors and structural engineers. So we're out there trying to help people get to the closing table. So that's what we like to do with the passion.
I appreciate it. Dell, thanks for spending a little time with us. Dell Phillips. Should follow him on Facebook. You go to places that you never thought you'd go. Most of them are crawl spaces and basements, but still it's very interesting. All right, the Michaelis Corporation. The number 844-FIX-INDY. That's 844-FIX-INDY, the Michaelis Corporation. Construct, renovate, restore.